Welcome back guys to the new game review, and today we have the Styx Blades of Greed. After playing for a bit longer, it's my strongest opinion that you shouldn't give the game 2 weeks. You should give it a month or two. This game is not ready for release. I and many others have basically been beta testing. This game is a mess right now. It's a wonderful game, a lot of fun, it's just so damn broken. I really want people to love this game, but as it's right now, there is a good chance that's not going to happen. So I got to a quest very near at the end the game and it broke. I couldn't finish the game. Despite the fact that 35 people have found this review helpful, if the DOS doesn't release a patch within a month, I'm switching to this review to a negative. I'll update with a new video. So, which will wipe the 35 reviews helpful score. I like the numbers to go up, so huge thanks to everyone who found this helpful. But the devs were most unhelpful. I love Styx, not just this game, but all Styx games. This game does a great job of being the next in the series, while I strongly recommend playing the other two first. If you want to start with this one, the story might be a bit confusing here and there, but for the most part you're going to be okay. This game doesn't expect you to know everything and provides a plenty of context. I'll start with the negatives and end on happy notes. First problem is that it's early days and the game has a lot of issues with crashing people running into problems that literally stop their progression. The devs are working on these issues though and they will be fixed. I'll try to remember and update my review. Of course, right now their website is having a ton of login issues, so reporting bugs is a little harder. A very bad start for the game, unfortunately. So while I love and recommend the game, give it a week or two. The second problem, when you're in dark area, it's dark. Turn the brightness up when you can, because there doesn't appear to be a way to do it in a mid game. Fumbling around in the dark is no fun for anyone. Hopefully this is another bug they'll fix. Styx's eyes shouldn't just, or his tattoos should glow like they did in the previous games. That's not happening here. Third problem, this one isn't really a bug, just a weird game design decision. Enemies are forgetful, very forgetful. If you kill an enemy, they'll stop looking for you within a minute. I use an ability to force an enemy off a cliff right next to someone else, and the enemies look around for 5 seconds before going, must have been nothing. Seriously, I stabbed the guy in the throat, nosily. Obviously, I was caught doing this. I quickly rolled under the table into the wall passage. They stopped looking for me like a minute later. I'm not saying I'm desperate for attention or anything, but they're making this stealth game very easy. Fourth and final issue for now. The lighting is often very flickery, but again, hopefully this will be fixed. Now let's get into positives. The game has a whole host of characters that are interesting and have a great voice actors. You'll be adventuring with Gideon Emery again, which if you're anything like me, you're very happy to hear. Thankfully, the interesting characters leave to your own devices and let you get on with your sneaking and stabbing. The level design is phenomenal. There's plenty to climb, walls to run up, things to grab on, passages to creep through, nukes and also crannies to be poked around, and there's so much detail. Aside from the webs everywhere and thankfully no spiders. There's a lot of little details to find within the game. I found a little bee trap with some cheese in it, and it's a random part of a room. I could not take the cheese, not through the lack of trying. There's so much of detail everywhere. NPCs have a little conversation as you walk past. There's not enough of these, but the ones that do exist are fun to eavesdrop in on. Good news, guys, there's goblin meat in the kitchen. Go nicely with the cheese. Outfits are fully cosmetic and you can dress your goblin in any outfit you want. I've been using a different one for each mission because it's quite frankly, they all too good. There are great abilities to unlock, including a ton of returning abilities from the previous games, as well as a ton of great ways to kill people without using abilities. This game is a very cheap for what you get, and I don't mean cheap in a bad way. I mean you're not going to go bankrupt buying the deluxe edition for the pretty graphics and fun adventure you're going to get for the price. You're very well off with this one. You don't need to wait for a discount for this purchase to be worth it. I do recommend waiting for a week or two, as it's still a bit glitchy, but I'm hoping that they'll have the both issues and more fixed soon. I hope this review was helpful to you. Thank you for watching it or skipping it to the end. Have a lovely day and see you in the next reviews.